What's up, you guys? It's Talia with TETV Network, and we have with us today
Gabrielle, but you can call me Gab.
Gab. All right, Gab. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know, but I am a multimedia artist. I used to be under like one thing, but I do like multiple things. So I DJ, I do photography, I do graphic design, I create a lot of stuff. So it's just a lot of whirlwind of stuff going on.
Oh yeah, that is a lot. So, what do you find yourself doing more?
I'll say, right now. I'll say probably painting right now. I had just started and I feel like I'm like hooked right now. And then I want to like move towards airbrushing, so I think that's probably gonna be something I'll be like really involved in. But everything right now is just kind of like balanced, which is like the way I want it. So I'm just trying to play with it pretty much right now. So yeah.
What does a multimedia artist do? For those who don't know what that is.
So they usually use like a lot of medias all at once, pretty much. So I might paint, like say if I took a canvas, I might paint on it, but I might take a photo, maybe like glue on it, or I might take yarn or glue that on top. So you'll call that, that's abstract, really, but that's what usually multimedia artists do, and also visuals as well, like mixing visuals with music and art with music and stuff. Just being able to do all of that at once is pretty much. They usually sometimes call it like an all American, but
All American.
yeah, I've been called that a couple of times.
So, how did you get into this?
It started when I was young. Like I started off when I was like in elementary school, just sketching. Well, I was actually tracing everything, and so because I didn't really know how to draw, so I'm like, I'm just gonna trace everything, and it looked better anyway than me drawing. So it started off like that, and then I ended up dabbling into painting in like my senior year of high school, and that's like I took my first art class and everything, and then it was crazy because I wanted to be like an FBI agent, and I ended
Oh,
up
some totally different.
yeah, I just like cut that up, and I was like, you know what, I'm finna go into graphic design and do like the art thing, and so I ended up taking like my first class, and then after that, it just like rolled into like more stuff back to back, and then from painting, I was DJing. Going back a little bit, I was DJing in 8th grade, and that's when I had started, and then from there, it was like DJing and drawing and all that was like all together. And so it was crazy because like in the beginning it was hard of like balancing it all then like now, but like at first like sometimes I'll pick up drawing and then I'll forget about music and I'll pick music up like, oh, there you go again, and then it'll just be vice
Right.
versa pretty much. But now it's like everything like all at once. So yeah.
Do you feel like art is underappreciated?
um I think I think it's actually highly appreciated, but I think a lot of people don't know like that they're appreciating art in a lot of
Uh,
ways. So like it's a lot of things we do like when it comes to like planning and just like our everyday like style, like, and so just picking out your clothes in the morning, like we value that, and so like that's another like form of art of being able to put that together. So I think it's actually highly appreciated in like many aspects.
so you just saying they don't know that they appreciate it until like they actually think about it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, or like they
that's
don't realize they're actually valuing art. you know.
that's fair. But with that being said, though, how can you really get people informed if you're saying that they kind of really don't pay attention to the things around them that is art? How does your art and how do you think you can help change that idea of what art is? Because,
Mm.
nowadays, if you hear somebody getting an art degree, it sounds like people frown upon that.
Mm. Yeah. Wait, can you like digress a little bit more on that?
Well, just the simple fact of since you're considered an artist and a lot of people, don't think twice about art, but you saying that they do appreciate it, how do you get them to understand what really they're appreciating?
To pretty much be able to show within like your artwork. And so like me, like a lot of people don't know, but I'm kind of putting it out, but like I smoke a lot of weed, but I appreciate it though, but I think of it as a form of art. And so like right now I have like work that is like a lot of like weed stuff, and like I've actually done like a whole bunch of photography stuff with weed, so it's not like to me just like smoking and
Oh,
being in like this other element type of thing. So like it becomes like this whole artwork, and that just became like me just like playing with it and doing all this other stuff. But it's like I have this it's like it's another multimedia example as well. So it's me actually creating actually, can I show you?
yeah, sure.
I'm finna go grab it real quick.
Okay.
I just had an art show Saturday, so I kind of got like all my stuff just hanging out right now.
Okay.
Okay. So like this.
Okay.
So it's called 420, so you can't really see because it's kind of like the other way around. But this is actually handmade. And it says like so high I can touch the sky. And so I pretty much took lavender, made it out of like weed, like, and so like when people look at it, they're like, oh, they think it's weed, but it's not. It's like a whole different plant. But at the same time, like I just want to show like I can still make this as a whole form of art, regardless of the stereotypes is given, or all this other stuff. Pretty much like we do a lot of stuff around here.
Right, right, right. So, would you say that creating is a huge part of your life outside of everything else you do?
Yeah, very, like, to the point where like I can't sleep at night. It gets intense for me. Like a lot of people like really don't know. Like I have like probably I'm like working in like 3 sketchbooks right now, but like I'm just always like running in and out of them because like I have so many ideas, and sometimes I can like look at something and instantly like just think of like this whole like picture, or just take an object. That's why I was like I agreed earlier that a lot of things we do is a form of art. So like
Right.
I'm looking at a TV, I'm thinking it's like stars shooting out. So, me
Right.
sitting in this room, I'm thinking it's like something like moving around. So it's a lot of like stuff that
Mm-hmm.
goes in and out. So I do keep my sketchbooks though to keep me balanced and keep me like sane, because if I didn't have them, I don't know what would
Right,
be
right,
like going on. So
right. What would you say your purpose of creating is?
I would say to really dig into my world pretty much, and to like just like I guess know me, and just know like what peace is, and to know like what happiness is. Like even though I am doing like all this stuff, like I want to bring everybody into my world and stuff. And I feel like this is pretty much just like a part of me, because it comes from, honestly, a lot of stuff comes from my subconscious, my conscious, like it
Mm.
just like it spills out. And so I think these are messages for me to like to bring to other people pretty much. And sometimes like I can digress on it, but sometimes I don't even know. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of it, and later down the line I might actually realize like, oh, I did this because of X, Y, and Z, or this came to me because this happened or something. So
Right.
yeah.
Can you give an example of some messages that you're trying to send out through your art?
Um, Messages, I haven't got that far, because my art has actually just became to be like exposed more. But I really would just want to just change perspectives pretty much. Like there's a lot of stuff that I can see or think that like I'll say that a lot of people just won't say because they're scared to say. I pretty
Right.
much like to do things that people don't say. or people you don't think of, but just don't think nobody else is thinking of it. So I like to be able to let other people know, like, this is normal. How you feel is okay. So like that's what I want to do. Like I want to be able to put my feelings into my art and like
Right.
let other people know like it's okay to feel like this or look this way type of thing or
Express
you know
yourself.
yeah, like even with I'm a nude model, so
Oh,
I
tell
do
us a
have
little bit about that.
yeah, so I've been doing that probably for like 2 years, probably since 2017 in the beginning. I
Okay.
had like, and then I ended up getting interested in it because I was actually just doing work for one of my classes,
Mm.
and then next thing you know, it was like a whole class with like a new model on the other side, and then one of my friends was like, "It's a new model on the other side." I'm like, "What?" And so the guy ended up. It's crazy because the guy ended up coming out and he was talking to me, and so like we were all just talking. I was like, I've been thinking about it for a while, even like before I even came to the university. Like I've been thinking about it before then, and so like
Right.
I just finally just like dug into it, and then like I did it though intentionally. I mean, I get paid for it, but I did it intentionally, not wanting the money. Like I did it because I wanted to show gratitude to my body, to who
Mm.
I am, and just find that peacefulness, and taking myself out the element of being the artist and turning it into the object, pretty much. And so, like, that's what that's what I kind of like just looked at it pretty much. And then I was actually scared at first because, like, I'm like, who's gonna like
Right.
judge me? But I'm like, you know what? Like, I get very rebellious, so like, if
Uh-huh.
I'm on edge, I'm just kind of gonna do it because, like, that's like the best time is just to
Right.
go do it. So when I first did it, I was just like, okay. And it's like that first moment when you take off your robe, that's like your icebreaker right there. Because after that,
Right.
they just
Like,
already
yep,
seen
they
you.
already seen it. Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so but it's really nice because the teacher lets you know like this is not a form of pornography. There's two different types of being naked and being nude. And she was like, the students are not even thinking about you. She's like, they're thinking about which shadow, which angle am I trying to draw on the paper. Like they're not even
Right.
thinking about what you look like. So it's been pretty nice though doing that.
So I'm sure you do that just to get even more involved in what art is, like different forms of
Yeah,
art.
as an artist, like it's almost like I purposely put myself in situations, like
Okay.
because that's how you get like everything. It's like through that experience. So
Right.
like I like put myself through like certain experience. Even now, like I'm on like this big life journey of being like a freelancer and an artist, and so like it's huge. But like I purposely put myself that so I can be able to like know the story myself, pretty much.